Hello. Oh, can we focus? I hope. So yeah, usually don't go live around this time. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, my name is Nikki. I am from the Netherlands, hence the accent. I'm also slightly orcish and relatively vintage. Slightly orcish means I am a light warm olive, but I also see that my camera isn't focusing. Wait. Uh, that better? Yes, let's hope that I can kind of stay in frame because I've been doing things and I forgot to change the settings on my camera. Yay me! Anyway, slightly orcish means that I have an olive complexion, relatively vintage means I'm 46, which is apparent, but that's okay. So yeah, by the thumbnail and the thumbnail, but the thumbnail you can see what I'm going to use today. The title, however, yeah, it's a thing. I wanted to chat about it, and I was like, let me just go live because it's easier, and that's it. Easier, quicker. Me likes that. Not always, but today I do. So what I'm going to use today is the Weirdos from Unearthly Cosmetics. I just got it in. What's today? Monday. I got it in Saturday, but it was my weekend off. So here she is. I'm going to use this today. I have no idea if it is currently in stock. This was sent to me in PR. But I really like how this is looking. And you can shop from Unearthly Cosmetics if you want to using my code Nikki Raven, which is affiliated. But yeah, I also have the sponge trio that I got. There, well, as I said, it's a sponge trio. So there are 3 sponges in. It's a trio. Sometimes, right now, I'm kind of like maybe I should have filmed it so I could edit kind of shit like that out. Hello, hello, she wonders, Feral. Oh, that's your. It's almost like I haven't had my coffee yet. I had one. But anyway, sponge trio, yes. And this one was so interesting. This is the one that I'm going to use. Welcome, welcome, Alison. Don't mind me. I'm just being my interesting little self today. I also have the Glimmer Grasp from her. Hello, Kim. Hello, Kim. Hello, Juliet. This is her shimmer primer, and she also sent this to me. So I want to try that one out as well. I actually don't know if it's an eyeshadow primer or just a shimmer primer. Hello, well, welcome. If yeah, usually did I say that I live in the Netherlands? I forgot. It's one of those days. I live in the Netherlands. Most of you are from the USA. So if I do a live, it's usually very early in the morning for me. So I will probably see a lot of different people today, which I really, really like. So hello and welcome. Let me kind of shift some things around here because my desk is a mess. I'm also trying out the House Labs foundation and setting powder. So I will use that today as well. I will use the Weirdos and we will see what else we will play with. It's similar to the NYX glitter primer. Okay, thank you for letting me know because then I kind of have to change my thought process a little bit. Why am I saying that is because if I use the NYX shimmer primer, it creases on me. So I will do one eye with and one eye without. Probably you are having one of those days. Your thing is oh, that could be it. Wow. So and I did yoga this morning. It didn't help. Anyway, Allison is saying she's having one of those days and she thinks it's the barometric pressure in season change screwing with her autism. Well, how do you notice that though? Do you want to share what that does to you? Because yeah, it's very windy here. I live at the Dutch coast. We are in fall. We had what was it? Thunderstorms, wow, last night, and a lot of wind today. But I think it's also going to be summer weather at the end of the week. But maybe that is maybe it could be me. If you are new to me, I also have ADHD and I'm autistic. So yay. It's not that bad. Anyway, let's just start. I always do in a live stream, I always do my eyes first. So I'm going to do my eyes first. Let me grab some things and see if I can kind of chat a little bit about what I have been doing this morning. So let's grab a little bit of concealer because I usually do my concealer a little bit underneath my brows. Hello, Veronica. So let's see if I can. I think that if I'm going to zoom in, does that work? Can I see myself then? Yes, I hope so. Yeah, eyebrow stuff. Let's also do that. I feel almost feel like I need a Valium. I'm kind of all over the place. So yeah, there's that. I could say that coffee will, well, I should maybe get coffee because that kind of relaxes me. Or a Red Bull that puts me to sleep. So I'm just kind of working this through my brows. Hello. You have ADHD and you're on the spectrum. Yes, me too. Yes, me too. What I wanted to say is the replay will be saved, but I don't know how long it will take. If you watch this on the replay for the live chat to be up. Allison says, I know I get loopy and scattering when the weather is extreme. Oh, 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 interesting. Interesting. I never really thought about it, but I can kind of see if I can. I don't know. The train is leaving the station, people. It's just the way that it is. I have wow, I have the Kosas concealer here, which is in the shade 3.2, which is kind of okay right now to use underneath my brow. I don't like it when my eye base and skin color change a lot. Darn it. You know, this is the reason why I also love to film videos, because sometimes when I'm having a day like this, I just edit out so much. I maybe have, I don't know, an hour of filming footage that I edit down to 20 minutes because I am so scatterbrained like this. Feral lambs release neurological hormone triggers to initiate labor. What's the new channel about? Thank you so much for keeping me on track. You're a godsend. Honestly, the new channel is about my creativity. So I have uploaded a Get Ready With Me last week, basically chatting about other things that I want to do on my channel. I have already, well, I actually privated the video now. I made this. It was live on this channel. I privated the video this afternoon and I uploaded it to the new channel, which is called Vanadis Pagan Art. It's a name that I have been using for years and I finally made a channel. So that video is there. The link is already in the description box. I had to start a new channel because of the channel name that you get, you know. And this will also be on there. So I'm going to make one of these on video as well. And actually, my bestie Debbie had a brilliant idea, because what I want to do there, is it my creative hobby and my creative outlet besides makeup? Yes. I don't know how regularly I will upload there, because it's an extra outlet. However, I do want to be monetized ASAP there. You know, I just want to. So what I'm also going to do, and maybe I need to also do a video on that channel about this. I'm going to do a giveaway for that channel. So the giveaway is, I will kind of also post it on my Instagram. This one, or an equivalent, will be the giveaway winner, will be the giveaway prize. When I hit 1,000 subscribers on my new channel, this will be the prize. So yes, spread me around like fungus. Let me read the let me read everything. After a major tornado alert, seeing his first ghost. Yeah, well, I don't know if the tornado was right now, but we're almost at Solon, so the veil is thin. Um, yeah, that could also be it. So basically this was a glitter primer, right? So let me just grab my eyeshadow primer that I've been using right now, which is from Essence. This is the Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. It's very, very nice. It's clear. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, only this is clear. Doesn't have a doe foot, and it's only available in Europe right now, but it is nice. So I have a little bit on the back of my hand. I have no claws on, so I can just do this with the fingers. That's what she said. So that is basically what I wanted to chat about. The fact that I have started basically channel number 4 now. The other channels, honestly, I'm not really doing a lot on. I made a nail channel. There are 2 videos on there. I like the creative process of acrylic nails a lot, but I'm stinking up the house so much that's not fun. So yeah. Mm, you're working to train away your phobia for spiders, and it's going slow but steady. Yeah, it's that took me years as well, honestly. And fun fact is, I actually just rehoused one of my tarantulas, the biggest one that I have, and she's uber chill. It's insane. She's uber chill, but she still kind of spooked me. Uh, okay, eye primers on. Yes. Let me get my eye brushes. So the reason I in yes, in the video where I did my get ready with me, the last one where I basically mentioned me being creative and wanting to do more creative things on my channel. In that video, I said that I was going to do this on this channel. I actually talked to Debbie about this as well, about some things, and I actually said to her, I want to keep it on one channel because having multiple channels, it's very time consuming. And yeah, that was basically the reason that I wanted to put it on this channel. So what am I feeling today? I don't know why, but I'm feeling this. Will it combine? Probably not, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to start with the shade Power. What was I saying again? Oh my lord. Honestly, this is normal for me, and I have never been like this on a live stream. So you get really the raw and unedited version of me. You're welcome. Anyway, what I noticed when I uploaded the video with the house is that it tends to get lost um, between my regular videos. And while I really would like to be a channel that is basically multiple things, so makeup and other stuff as well, it's just not working, at least right now. So that means that the video really gets lost and people are just not watching it. Well, that's not completely true. A very small portion of you guys have watched that video. And this is not a complaint. It's me telling you what happened and it's factual. And I knew that that was a risk. But I was like, if I don't try it, and also it's just easier to have everything on one channel. If I look at myself though, if I want to see someone make a clay house, I search for that on YouTube, and if I find someone that kind of appeals to me, I also look what else they have on the channel. But if it's just one clay house in between a lot of fitness videos, for instance, that I'm not interested in, I will not subscribe to that channel. So you know, with that in mind, there are people who love stuff like that but are just not into makeup, and vice versa. Now, because my channel is based on being, I'm going to go to the shade Blessed Be, being on makeup review, it's already a thing that I'm kind of trying to switch that around a little bit, and then also adding something completely new. It's just not why people subscribed to this channel, and that's okay. Again, it's not a complaint. It's also not um me me telling you that you have to watch all my videos. It's not about that. It's just, that's my thought process, and that is all okay. We all like different things, and you don't have to like everything. That's basically it. And my husband actually said, because I wanted to make another clay house, I'm in the process of making another one, which is going to be a multiple video project, because it's going to be, it's already yay big. So yes, um he was like, if you want to do this as well, maybe put that on a different channel. And I was like, now I don't know what to do anymore. um I thought about it and obsessed about it, dreamt about it basically. And I was like, you know what, I think that's, I do need to do that, because this is an outlet, but it's also my job. And to make the clay houses or the other art things that I want to do, to make that also into a business, it's going to be a lot. So this is going to be my business, my main focus, and the art is going to be added bonus. You know, I want to play around there. I'm going to go to the shade. I'm going to go to I Blind You, the black. We're going to go funky today. We're going to go funky today. And I'm grabbing brushes. I'm trying to, should have done that beforehand, but I didn't. Which is the story of my life. But now the brush I want, I cannot find. Of course not. Fine, we'll grab. Oh, here it is. It was hiding from me. So yeah, that other channel, I basically set up the channel. I set up well, the Instagram I actually already had. And on the Instagram, if you have an Instagram and you follow me also on Vana this pagan art, you will see all the clay houses that I made in the past. And I think other things, I think everything is on there. So I also made plushies. I don't know if I will do that again, but I just want to be able to do more things. I also want to try out Fimo clay, and maybe I can even sell stuff. So, but I just want to experiment a little bit there. Right now, I'm very much into crafting. I love watching repaints of Monster High dolls. I love, yesterday evening, I binged watched people who were making cosplay armor and costumes. It was so, so awesome. So I'm very much into the creative process right now. And new makeup is released. So, and I've said this before, it's been released so much. There's so much being released right now that I kind of want to do something else as well, and not just focus on new makeup, because honestly I cannot keep up. My wallet cannot keep up. So yeah, I'm going to cut back a little bit on buying new makeup, and it's not that I'm not going to buy new makeup. What I want to do actually is just buy the things that bring me joy, or are very, very good for my channel. So the new Martina palette, for instance, that I have right next to me that I filmed with, was good for my channel. It's a new palette. I can get it super quick. So I'm one of the first to have a video up. It will draw new people in. I'm also experimenting with shorts, even though YouTube shorts, I'm like, if I see a channel that has 50 shorts and then one video, I'm like, So but it does bring more people to my channel. So that is that's a little bit of my thought process. I hope that kind of makes sense. You completely get the multiple channel issue. You spent years as Gypsy Snickerdoodle. Yeah, I know that one. And now you're starting an art psychosocial fashion project on social media. Woohoo! Yeah. But it's what's the outsider art movement? I don't know what that is. Can you elaborate, Kelly, what that is? Um, but I have always been very creative. I used to draw a lot, and then my hands basically did not really like me drawing a lot anymore. Then I went to what have I done? I have done crochet. I have made Viking style clothing. I have made I wove, card weaving. I wove those bands for the Viking style clothing, which is awesome to do, but it takes so long. So I did that, and then I went into clay. The trouble with that is though, with those big projects, I kind of wanted to see if I could start selling them as well, but they're so big that I don't know how to ship them. I don't know how to ship them. Disabled or neurodivergent art spotlighted? Oh no, I don't know them. Are they on Instagram? Could you maybe, Kelly, put it in a comment for me underneath the video so I can find it easy again? Because that sounds very, very interesting. Very interesting. What am I doing? Oh, yes, I'm going to go back to Blessed Be again, and then I'm going to go back to the first shade, which is Power. It's going to be a weird, funky look, but that's okay. Okay, let me kind of check some of the comments. You agree on the shorts. You're actually disappointed when I get an alert that one of my favorite creators put up a new video and it's a short. Yeah, me too. Hello, Audra. Ooh, you're going to start a new channel as well? Ooh, that's so cool. If you don't follow Audra yet, go follow Audra because she is amazing. She's an amazing human. She has the sweetest dog, and yeah, that's it. Go follow her. She's amazing. Yeah, I do see you doing more live streaming, and I really do like live streaming as well. Maybe I can also kind of do that on that other channel a little bit. I don't really know. I'm that's kind of the issue also with ADHD, wanting to do 50 million things and then combine that with the autism where you kind of have then the special interest. My general special interest is being creative, and in that I can very much pick certain things. Mhm. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Let's go to the shade Power again. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to which it's actually not really a good time to start something new, honestly. And why am I saying that? Because I follow the seasons of of the Earth, right? Cycles of the moon and all that. And this is actually a time for harvest. The third harvest is coming, which is Sawn. And is that the third harvest? That's the last harvest, right? Or am I very much mistaken right now? It's the last one for you before Yule, I think. I don't know. My mind is very much scrambled. But anyway, we're very close to a harvest festival. We are in harvest season, and that's not usually something to really start something new, although you can already kind of plant the seeds for something new. I do have to say that this is something that I have planted quite a while ago. So for it to come to fruition now, maybe is a good idea. I don't know. Audra says, I just don't have time to film for both media and makeup. Yeah, so what I'm actually thinking about for my art channel is this tiny thing took me a week. Well, not completely a week, a few days. Why? It's air dry clay. So I have to let the clay dry in between. So it's not something that I have done in a day. The spider I can do in a day if I want to. It doesn't matter how big it is. It's just the pattern takes me kind of a day. Um, A big project though, like the one that I'm working with now, can take weeks because I have to let it, and also with this being my job, I'm not able to focus, to shift my focus from this to that very, very quickly. So I have to kind of do this and then say, okay, it's basically my day off now. I can kind of work on my art projects a little bit. So that's why I'm also making the videos, multiple videos, if that makes any sense at all. Good morning, Melissa. You love my tattoo. Thank you, thank you. Your name means honeybee in Greek. Oh, that's so cool. This is actually a bumblebee. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm very, very happy with it. What am I doing? I don't know. When are we doing it now? I'm going to go to He's Sorry, to kind of put it a little bit in between the yellow and the taupey shade. Do I like that? I don't know, but it's okay. It's going to be a weird look anyway, which is completely fine. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to kind of see how the shimmers are in the palette. So okay, and we also have one for the inner corner, which is the shade Feather. Oh, oh, oh. So let me do it like this so we can focus. That's very pretty. I am going to do this one in the outer corner. I think this one on the lid and then that one in the inner corner, I think. We're going to use the shimmer primer on one eye and see what it's an interesting tube. Kim is asking if I'm growing out my hair. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. Oh, that's the short answer. As my hair. So usually I do this on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use it as I would my regular shimmer primer, which is actually a gel. So I'm just tapping this on. Like that, and I'm on the other eye going to do the primer that I usually use. I don't know where I left it. Where did I leave? Never mind. Which is from Death and Candy Custom Creations, and it's a gel-based primer. But not right now. Let's see. Oh, really? So it's sticky. Do you guys agree with artistic people make the best makeup artist? Yes and no. And why am I saying that? I'm going to go to the weirdos first. Why am I saying that? Because looking at me, being artistic, it makes me very creative and artistic in my makeup looks, yes. However, if I need to do makeup on someone else, I cannot. If I need to replicate, and that's what I feel makeup artists are good in or good at, is replicating multiple or the same look over and over again, which is very definitely a skill that I don't possess. Hell, I cannot even get my base makeup to be the same every single day. So in that, I'm like, no, because my artistic brain is, let's do it like this. So basically, I'm deciding that I'm going to do a red look with black and then this one on the lid, right? That's what I am thinking and planning to do. However, when I sit down to do my makeup and I open up the palette and I start with that red shade, it could very well be, and it usually is, that I'm not doing what I planned to do, but I'm doing something else because my creativity takes over. So in that, I say no. On the other hand, I do think that you kind of need a certain creativity to be innovative as a makeup artist. So I hope that makes sense. Hello, Heather. Good morning. Will I have merch? Yes. We are working on merch. Well, actually, the merch is already done. I'm going to go to the shade Glimmer next. The merch is done, and I am waiting for my merch to come to me so that I can show it to you, and then for the shop to go live. So I already have someone who's doing my merch, which is just amazing. And she was just so patient with me. So yeah. Hello, hello. Yes, you finally made it to live. So yes, merch is definitely coming. Definitely coming. We will have t-shirts, we will have hoodies, we will have coffee mug, there will be stickers. So I'm very, very excited about that. But yeah, there will be new merch. Oh, it's very pretty. Inner corner is going to be a new brush. Can I find here? Thank you. And it's going to be the shade Feather. Ooh, oh, that this shade, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but very, very pretty. Yeah, I'm very excited about the new merch. Oh, oh, this is pretty. This is very, very pretty. Does it go with what I have in my crease? I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I am going to go to the black eye blind you with a very fluffy brush. Very flimsy brush as well. I'm just going to blend here a little. And also see if I, with one eye, can kind of see what's going on in the chat. Great lush head of hair, cheekbones, and a grip. The trouble is, though, long hair looks cool. This looks cool. Blonde looks cool. Silver looks cool. Red, not so much. I can pull it off, but it also makes me look green. And if I shave my head, so it's a buzz cut, it looks cool. If it's completely bald with a razor, it's also cool. Which is ideal if I'm like, I don't want this anymore and I can all buzz it off and I know it will look good. The trouble is that because so many things do look good, it's sometimes very difficult to choose. So yeah, multi-crop, yeah, it is. Oh, I don't know. Do you have this one too, Heather, or did you pick one of the other ones? You have, you got it too, right, in PR? I don't know if you can. Can I? Hold that thought. Let's see it. Let's see if the Grinch can help me show the shift. Ah, there it is. Very pretty. Can you see that? And it doesn't translate on camera, but I can see it in the mirror. Oh, you bought this one. It's strange seeing me with dark hair. Yeah. Perfect for spooky season. Yeah. Yeah, a fresh buzz cut. You know, there's something about on my other eye, I am going to use the same shadows. I'm just going to use a different shimmer primer because I want to see if this one creases or not. There is something very much about I feel at least very empowering about just grabbing that buzz shaver thingamajiggy and putting it on my head, and then just really, I feel like it's taking back my power. I don't. Yeah, I like this as well, but there's just something very empowering in doing a buzz cut, especially if you do it yourself. So I have the shimmer primer, the one that I usually use on the back of my hand, which is a gel. And I'm going to tap that here. And then I'm going to put the shimmers on top. And try to kind of read what's happening at the same time. You got the triple X. You did a similar look like I did with the green inner corner. Cool. Did you put that on Instagram and tag me? Because I kind of saw something happen, but I did not have the focus to respond right there, or right then. So the shimmer primer I'm using right now is from Death and Candy Custom Creations. I have a huge, huge tub of that. This is aloe vera based, but she also has one gluten-free option. Glimmer was the other one. And this just, it doesn't crease for me. this stuff. It just doesn't. So that's why I kind of want to compare between the two. Fallout. But I have to clean up my face anyway, so it's all good. Okay. It was you. Okay, and I will check it later when I'm on Instagram again. Yeah, it is so powerful. Let me clean my hand. What the shade Weirdos? It's a very interesting shade though, because it feels like a cream. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just mine, but it feels like a cream, which is very, very interesting. What do we do on the bottom? Purple. Because I can. So I'm going to go and do purple on the bottom lid, and then maybe also this one, because why not? Yeah. So this is the 3 times 3. It's a nice shade. Very, very nice shade. So when I'm done here with this, what I'm going to do next is going to film my spooky palettes. I already have a box right here, so I'm going to chat about all the spooky palettes that I have in my collection, that I at least consider spooky palettes. So this is the shade In Vogue. Very pretty shade this. And as I said in the beginning, I don't know if this is currently available. I also don't know. I know that she had, I think, 2 pre-orders or 2 rounds of these palettes. I don't know if she will, if they are sold out, if she will bring them back one last time. I don't know. Very pretty. You are baffled by the weirdo shadow well, so it's not me. I'll ask her if it is a cream. Allison says she shaved her head a couple of times. Shaved it down when you escaped. Yes, your mom when you turned 30. 40th birthday. Yeah, so basically every time you have a big thing happen, right? I get it. I get it. I actually did this. I buzzed my hair. Well, this is not. This length I've had a long time, and I used to cut it myself. So basically, I would just do this, cut alongside my fingers, dye it black, and then this is actually dark brown. But I would dye it black, and then that was my look for a long time, and I had that often actually. The buzz cut though. I just started my channel. I'm going to clean up my face and I'll show you how I do that as well. So I have a cloth here and I'm getting a primer, just a face primer. I'm just grabbing one from Catrice that I really, really like. And this is the one that's almost out. And they don't sell this here anymore. They've reformulated, but I love this one. So fortunately, I found a backup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smear it on the face. And then usually what I do is I put a little bit on a cloth. And that way, I can very easily clean it up without irritating my under eye area. So, I'm starting having FOMO about the Unearthly palettes because of this look. Yeah. I do think that you can recreate it though with other things. Again, I don't know if it's available. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay. It does make the shadows look shiny, I feel here. A little bit more shinier than here. But that could be me. Hanging and doing laundry is way more fun with me in your ears. Well, I hope not literally, because it would be a very hefty head. Oh yes, that's what I was talking about my hair, right? So when I then um, I started my YouTube channel. And what I found there, and that is very much, and I know that now, it's very much a part of the masking, is that I try to be like everyone else. Honestly, if you see my, um, well, no, I did not try to be like anyone everyone else. I tried to be like I thought people wanted me to be online. So my the way that I spoke English, you know that when you're drunk and you go into the taxi and you try to very much articulate so that you can kind of, I don't know, make the driver believe that you're not drunk. That's how I spoke English. Yes, it's hilarious. I have the House Lab shade 190, but I did put a little bit of Glam Shop very, very light in because I feel like it's a tad too dark for me. Also, the Glam Shop one is it cooler? No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very much enjoying the House Lab foundations, by the way. Foundation. I only have one. Do I need color correcting? Yeah, but I don't feel like it. So I'm going to try out the funky, funky shape that I think is very, very cool, especially if you have claws. I think at least. It's very soft. It feels like an I don't know, ironing board. Great description. Yeah, it honestly, just for funsies, you should go watch the videos. And I was just so not me on camera. Um, so yeah, and now I'm way more me. It's also it's a part of me, right? I have and everyone has different parts. But what I noticed there is that I was masking very, very much uh, because of the fact that I felt like I had to be a certain way. And yeah. And when I kind of that was where I was going. And when I kind of was like, something kind of needs to happen. Um, I don't. It was not really a conscious thought, but then I saw a video. Sometimes things happen on the perfect time, right? So then I saw a video pop up. I think on Facebook about a girl with my bone structure, 20 years younger, but she buzzed her hair off, and I was like, that's so freaking cool. And I was like, I have the same bone structure as she does. So if it looks good on her, it will look good on me. However, I'm 40 or something. Can I pull it off? And that kind of takes a while for me to decide. And I know that there will be people who say, of course you can pull off anything. Yeah, maybe, but it's the same thing as if you're looking in the mirror and you think my ass is huge today, you know, and someone else says, but it's that's not. I don't think your ass is huge. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters what I think. And that is it, right? And I always am very thankful for people who are saying, but you can do anything that you want to do. Yes, thank you for reminding me because sometimes I do need to hear it. But at the end of the day, it's how I feel about myself, right? So I was debating, can I pull it off? Or will I be trying too hard? You know, that kind of thing. And then I talked about it with my husband, and he knows me. So he knows that I can whine about stuff like that for weeks, maybe months. So he was like, I will just bring, get the thing. I always forget what it's called, the buzzer. Um, and then basically he was like, you really want to do this, don't you? And I was like, yeah, I kind of. He said, well, then you know what? So he did that, and now sit down. Oh, so yeah, he helped me with that. Um, First time is scary. So, but I'm also very much like, you know what? It will grow back. This is, I think, 3 or 4 months, and I kind of knew that. So I've always been kind of, I'm trying to get hairs off, kind of adventurous with my hair because, yeah, it's all okay. So I basically have a default, and which I know I looks good, and that's right now it's the buzz cut. So clippers. Yeah, aren't those the things that you put on top? The thing? Very red. Um, we call it een tondeuse. So I don't I forget. I know it, but I forget. So you got them all. The Weirdos became your surprise favorite. Yeah, they're very, very cool. Honestly, I got one in PR. I would have kind of wanted to buy more, but I just did not have sufficient funds right then. Why is my spider doing weird stuff? Well, because it's a spider and they're always doing weird stuff. Can we? Thank you. Thank you. I got them from AliExpress. They're very, very cute. They're actually on magnetized there, so the closure is magnetized. So they're very cute. I just kind of wish that the spider was a little bit more weighty to combat the weight of the magnet. See, there it goes again. Hang there, please. Thank you. So yeah. But yeah, that was basically the reason that I shaved my hair, and it's honestly the best thing that I ever did. I've said this before. It's the best thing I ever did because while I always felt, and I know a lot of you can relate to this, while I always felt I always felt that people were looking at me, and I never knew why. And it never occurred to me that it was because they thought I looked cute. Never, ever. Still doesn't. And then when I shaved my head, I was like, now I know what they're looking at. I know that I get certain looks. I know it's because I have a buzz cut, right? And that was just so freeing for me. It was also the start of me being kind of a little bit more confident in doing these types of looks. So yeah, it's the difference between wearing a set of glasses and the glasses wearing you. Yeah, sometimes it's nice though if the glasses are wearing you sometimes, because you can kind of hide behind them. Yeah, gotta love AliExpress, your favorite rabbit hole. I also have these in bats. So let me show you the bats. So here are the bat danglies. They're so cute. And they are like that. So this is actually two magnets tied to each other, which is very, very handy. You always think you look weird when people looking at me. Yeah. Yeah, and I still happens that I get home and I'm like, is there something weird with me? And then my family's like, why? Well, people are looking at me. And then my husband says, maybe it's because you look cute. I said, no, it's not it. And it's not that I don't feel cute or that I can look cute. It's not that. It's just that it doesn't occur to me at all. So I'm going to put a brow pencil in, which is from Catrice in the shade Espresso. And I also know that when I speak like this, there are certain people who will think that I'm fishing for compliments, but I'm not. It just doesn't occur to me, and even though if I'm standing in front of the mirror and I'm like, oh, I look cute today, when I go outside, it just doesn't occur to me that other people will look at me like that as well, It just doesn't. It's the same thing that I never know when people are flirting. Unless they're very explicit about it, but I actually saw a Facebook, I think it was a meme or something that was like, if you think I'm flirting with you, I'm just being friendly, and if you think I'm weird, I'm flirting with you. That was very much me, yeah. Bats are your fave. Yeah, I love bats. Kimberly is off to work. Hun, I hope you have an amazing day at work. Thank you so much for stopping by. I like the weird look of today. I think when you have an alternative style, normal people always look at you. Haha. I think it's okay. Maybe we will inspire them to be less boring. Yeah, it's kind of like that as well. And I have, but it's where's my cat? It's a certain type of person who is who dresses alternatively or spooky or gothic or punk, or it's just a certain type of people. And I think that most of those people, I'm going to put concealer on, I think most of those people feel kind of outside of society anyway. And then if you're feeling outside of society, why fit in? Why not then do something completely different. And I think for some people it's kicking against the system, and for others it's just, I don't know, maybe very freeing, um, to be their own, unique self or something. I don't know. Very philosophical. Uh, I kind of miss my claws, but I kind of also like not having them on. I miss them because if I'm making something from clay, I want to use my fingers, and yeah, if I have claws, I will poke the houses. That's not handy. Kelsey says when she lived in such a difficult word, in Flanders, yes, you felt like people were very judgmental about outer appearances. Now you live in an ultra-liberal city where I'm just part of the circus. Yeah, it depends. I do know that for me, living here in where I live, I don't live in Amsterdam. I live about an hour away, but I do live in a navy capital, and we are used to all sorts of people. Not as much as in Amsterdam, because honestly, if I'm in Amsterdam, I'm just walking in the middle of the winter in my thong bikini. No one will bat an eye. Here, yeah, they will. On the other hand, I'm apparently also known here. And so I don't know how many will bat an eye if I do it, but you never know. You never know. There's a song, Buscut season. I know. Let's see. You started sort of to dress how you actually feel comfortable, old farm grandmother forest creature vibe. That sounds pretty cool, actually. You feel much happier. Happier. Yes. Yes. Vanessa lives in Switzerland. Here, almost everything that isn't perfectly conservative is getting judged. Yeah. Yeah. We have those um, places here as well, just not where I live. So. Mm. But also, I have kind of conditioned the people in my neighborhood because I also love to go to fantasy fairs and all that. So yeah, then I'm basically all geared up and ready to go, and they see me walking out of the house in, I don't know, a witchy get up or something like that. So they're kind of used to it, and then usually they say, "Oh, you're going to a party again?" So yeah, this is the KKW contour stick that I really enjoy. I don't think it's available. I don't even think that the website is available. I actually bought, I think, 4. I've already finished 2. I don't use it always, but right now I'm very much enjoying it again. Can get a brush. Did any of you get the Glamlight collection? The newest one? You know why I'm bringing it up? I just want to bitch a little. The reason that I want to bitch is, first off, apparently it's not coming to Europe, and I'm very, very sad about that. And the annoying part is, and that's what's getting me. If Glamlight was just a US-based brand, I would not have an issue with it. However, they are a global brand. It's just that some releases are just for the USA, apparently. And I was like, you know what? Let me get a few things from the collection. Well, when I was kind of going to check out and saw what the shipping was, I was like, oh, hell no. And I know that shipping is expensive, especially from indie brands. I know that. But they wanted me to pay $35 in shipping. And then on top of that, I will also have to pay VAT. When it's for an indie brand who has no resellers outside of the USA, I don't mind. You never hear me mention that. That the shipping is expensive. I know shipping is expensive. If my friend wants to ship some things from the USA to me, it's insanely expensive. But because Glamlight does have resellers, I'm like, yeah. So I did not buy anything. I didn't buy it. If it comes to Europe, I probably will buy some things. But as it stands, I'm like, nah. I don't want it that bad. It's it's annoying. That is very annoying, or at least I think it's very annoying. Um, Let's kind of do a little bit more from Unearthly because I can. So I have a, I don't have a shimmer, don't have a cream blush. Shall I just go? Wait, then I will just go for the, maybe I will grab it a little bit later. For the powder blushes, yes. I also don't have a powder bronzer from her, but that's okay. Let me grab face powder. Um, yeah, Veronica says, now I know why people look at me. Yeah, and it's the same thing for me. Right now, I'm like, I don't mind actually. Um, and if I don't feel it, then I won't do anything. And honestly, oftentimes I feel that people are looking at me strangely when I'm not wearing makeup instead of when I am. So I don't know what that's about, but it's very, very interesting. Let me grab. So I also have the powder here in translucent. Honestly, though, it has a little bit of a tint to it. So I almost feel like it can make the foundation a little bit uh, orange for me because I feel that the powder is a little bit warm-ish, if that makes sense. Oh wait, what am I? I'm missing something, I think. Mm, oh yeah, Amsterdam is another city where we're just part of the circus. Yeah, then yeah, but then the part of the circus, it's there's Yeah, I almost you know what it is with me. I'm very much on the special bus, but I'm not in the special bus. I'm driving the special bus because I can drive a bus actually. It has been a few years, but I don't think it's something that you really um it's I think it's like riding a bike. Once you can do it, you can do it always. Hello, hello, makeup therapy. Hello, Nicole. I don't know if it's out for good. I actually have no idea. Have I tried Notoriously Morbid? No, no, not yet. I do have my eye on them. I think I am going to try Rebel Rouge Labs soon because I think she's getting ready to send me a PR package. Um, but Notoriously Morbid, no, I have not tried them yet. Gloss coats, I also have not tried yet. I do want to because, oh Lord, I all hair everywhere. Because it looks very, very pretty what they have. Stacy Alex, yeah, I really enjoy Stacy Alex. I don't know how high their shipping is though to other countries. I actually have no idea. For me, they ship from I think it's Germany. Well, they're yeah, right. They're from Belarus. Yeah, for me, they ship from Germany. I think at least so. I don't think it's too bad. Um, But yeah, usually for me, it's around say between 10 and 15 bucks is normal price shipping for me in Europe. Even here in my own country, for a package, it's about €8, which is I don't know, say 10 bucks depending on the exchange rate. So I'm used to higher shipping prices. If I ship a package to the USA, it goes by weight, and I think up until 2 kilograms, it's right now. I pay 20 between 20 and 25, I believe. I can choose the cheaper option, but I always have it so that they have to sign for it, right? That it's tracked. But I know that shipping from the USA to me, if you don't have a brand, it's insanely high. It's insanely high. Around 15 bucks to Switzerland. That's not too bad from the USA actually. But yeah, that was also probably before COVID. And after COVID, prices went up insanely. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's grab the Too Faced bronzer because I can. So yeah, so I can show you, I think, a little clip of the house I'm working on now, but I have to show it with my phone. Did I have blush on this? Because it's usually not this pigmented for me. Touch it's one of those days, so let's kind of buff over it with the face powder a little bit. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. Do I need to go to the supermarket today? I don't know. I think so. Tomorrow I'm going to go, I want to say grocery shopping, but that's not it. Um, I'm going to go pumpkin carving. So I'm very excited about that. I think I'm going to try this blush because I can, and that's the shade Hazy. We also have a cute highlighter option to go with that. No. However, we can be funky and just grab the shade Feather, because why not? Oh, you can also use the shades from the palette as blush if you want to, but I really enjoy this color, so I'm just going to use this color, which is also from Unearthly. Let's see. You haven't pulled the trigger yet on Unearthly. Gorgeous stuff, but already pricing with shipping and taxes. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And that sucks. It sucks. I don't know if she has been approached by Monolith. Monolith is a site here in Europe. They're based in Switzerland. And if you are in the EU, they will ship from Germany. They also got Game Beauty. The latest palette from Game Beauty is available there. And I know that they're reaching out to US indie brands to see if they can, resell their stuff. I don't know. Maybe it will be cool. Maybe she can do something like that. I don't know. I can ask if she has checked that site out. Actually, I have ordered from them a few times, and it's nothing wrong whatsoever. So that would be awesome if more indie brands could do that. Okay, highlighter brush and the shade Feather. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Never heard of that site. Yeah, it sounds great and dangerous. They have Ace Beauté also. The Palatopoly from Ace Beauté, it's there. They also have the tropical. Is that a tropical palette? They have it as well. So yeah, Monolith. If I don't forget, I will link it in the uh, video description. Oh, really? In Canada? Okay, well, that's interesting. I don't. Yeah, it's for me. If it is outside of the EU, I will have to pay VAT. Um, Even from the UK. From the UK, I also have to pay VAT unless they are an official retailer. So I kind of hope somewhere that Colourpop will be an official retailer, but I'm also kind of hoping not, right? But it's weird that you have to pay that. That's weird. Elizabeth says that you're at work translating Dutch medical records to English at the moment. Okay, and you find it interesting that I'm watching my life because I'm Dutch and I speak English. Yeah, you don't know Dutch and you never had to translate medical records. Okay, well that's an interesting thing then. Yeah. Huh. Hello, Monique. Yes, you caught me live. Elizabeth says she feels like this is a sign that she needs the Netherlands in her life. Yes, we all need the Netherlands. Well, you don't need the Netherlands, you need me or something. You're from Europe as well. Would love to have lower shipping prices from the US or buy stuff on Monolith. Unearthly would be 27 euro to your country. It's just too much. Yeah, I understand. That's all I can say. I understand. And I have paid it from Unearthly myself. Um, and But as I said, because she is solely based in the USA, I don't really have a problem that much with it. I do calculate it though. So if there is something that I really want to get, it is in the back of my mind that I will have to pay shipping, that I will have to pay VAT. So basically it will be twice as expensive. So with the Glam Light, I was looking at the palettes. One of the lippies, which was in the, I think the purple component, the orange lippy, the highlighter, and I think that came to $53 or something like that, the order, which isn't too bad. But then $35 shipping and VAT, which is 21%, plus €4 handling. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. And again, if it had been a brand that had only sold in the USA, I would probably have done it. But because they have a retailer or different resellers, actually, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. So you lost me there. So I did ask on her Instagram if it is coming to Europe, if there's any chance of it coming to Europe. I don't know if she responded though, because I haven't checked it yet. Okay. Let's do mascara. If I can find. I also need to do eye pencil. What kind of eye pencil shall we do? Do you let me give me your options for eye pencils just for funsies. Let's just put some mascara on. Am I going to do falsies? I actually don't know. Did I say falsies? No, I meant eye pencil. Oh Lord, it's starting again. I need coffee, I think, just to relax a little. Glam Light also comes expensive to Europe, yeah. But Glam Light is sold in a bunch of places. But yeah, apparently not this collection, which I'm very bummed about. You really wanted to buy a Blend Bunny palette. Cheapest shipping was more than the palette, and the recommended shipping was 85. Wow, that's very, very high. Very high. For me, I actually did buy the new Blend Bunny palette. Shipping was high for me too. I think the shipping for me was, it wasn't $85. It wasn't that. I think it was around the $30 mark. But I did do it. Orange or rust orange? Let me check if I have that. Oh, that's the lip pencils. No. International shipping is free from Colourpop on orders over 50 or 60. Yes, $60. But I will have to pay VAT, which I know from Colourpop. It's usually around €20 that I have to pay if I make a full order from Colourpop that includes free shipping. Then I will have to pay around 20 to €24 in VAT. Yes. Elaine, you recently bought from Unearthly worth €100 and you did not have to pay customs. You're lucky then. It happened to me too. So basically slithered through, let's just say that, because I always, even on the PR packages, I have to pay VAT as well. The free international shipping is from $150. Yeah, but then if we buy something worth $150, we will be hit with import tax, and that's a whole other issue. So if you're below $150 or €150 actually, you pay VAT. Above that, you pay import, and there is definitely a difference between that. Divina, yeah, I have Divina here, but I got that as a present to Sweden. Okay. Yeah, what I know from Angelica is that everything is expensive in Sweden, so it probably has something to do with it. Let me grab my orangey eye pencils. Oh, I also have kind of what's this, copper? No, that's coppery brown. Let's see. Only no, Sweden. Blend Bunny shipping is high for Belgium too. Yeah, you know what I've sometimes also done is combine. So combine orders. I have actually done that with people here from the Netherlands that I have met. That we basically both want the same palette or from the same brand. Then I make a bigger order, and then basically we split the VAT and the shipping. That is also something that you can do. Mm, yeah, Colourpop does sometimes do free shipping. Yeah, I know, and it's very, very nice. Uh, Sometimes you're lucky. Yeah, I have basically two orange pencils, and this is more of a coral, and this is a shimmery orange. I actually think that I can also layer them. Let's do that just for fancy. So the first one, the corally one, it's also called coral. It's actually from Glam Shop. I don't know if they sell these anymore, but if you're going to make an order from Glam Shop and you see an eye pencil color that you like, it's definitely worth it. They are so nice and creamy. And I've had these for quite some time and they still haven't dried out or gotten, crusty and all that. It's cute. Funky. Never mind. It seems unfair to us in Europe. Yeah, it's the way it is. I also think that it is um, not to bitch about your country, but if I look at our infrastructure and our social structure, it's not optimal, but it's way better, and that is also what we're paying for, right? So yeah, it's yeah. I think that's it, or at least I'm telling myself that's it, because if it's not, then we're just being we're being effed over by the government anyway, so doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put a little bit more of the shade Feather in the inner corner. You know what I'm also really loving, by the way, from Colourpop are the Jelly Matte shadows. I have the ones from the Hocus Pocus collection, and they're just so good. Oh, this is such a pretty shade. Can you see how pink it is on me? Too? Well, when I'm looking at it, just basically in the pan, you see it's kind of white, but on me it's very, very pink. Interesting. Can we just do what I want? Thank you. You know what I'm going to do? Grabbing a Jelly Matte shadow because I like them so much. I'm going to grab my favorite, which has the kitty cat. I know that Amanda from Makeup Just for Fun, she has a video on how to revive them. Maybe that helps. I have not tried that yet, but honestly, all my cream pots, I have to revive all of them. So, don't know if that helps, but and I think it's just also because it's not airtight, right? I love this one so much. Look how nice and sparkly. Me like. Very, very much. And these, when they dry down, they don't go anywhere. That's so, so nice. So I need to see if Colourpop has an orange one, because and then a specific orange color. So basically, what I kind of have on my hand here, this color, I love that color, especially if there's a little bit of pink in there. I think it's stunning. But those are the shadows that always crease on me. Hello, Angelica. Yeah, they do say that, but it's lower than what we have here, right? I actually don't know if it's also with, is it also with import? Because that I didn't know. I actually thought that in the USA you did not have to pay when you got it into the country. All states are different. Like Europe here. Yeah, so that is that it's so interesting, and I love that you can just now see the differences. And I know that you've talked about how it is in Sweden, and already Sweden is very different from what we have here. And now you have it there as well. So yeah, it's just cool to see. I need a lippy. And actually falsies probably, but I need a lippy. I just don't really know what. It's not that I don't have enough, because I do. Let's see what we have here. Sometimes this takes me 3 hours. It's insane. I think maybe we're just going to put on a gloss or something. Let me get a lip liner. Yeah. So I have here a lip liner from Unearthly Cosmetics, which is one of my favorites. It's in the shade Prey. Something like that. Okay, let's see what I'm missing in the chat. No import tax. Okay. So Angelica says there's no import tax like we have, but when you buy it in the USA, like indie brands, you pay taxes at checkout like you do at customs in Europe. And I think that that's where I went wrong, because when I buy anything here in store, it's the same for me. I always have the taxes separately listed on the receipt. And I actually thought that that was everywhere. So maybe that's why I thought that that was not the way that it. I don't know. I don't know what I want to say, but maybe that's where I went wrong, and that was what I wanted to say. No. Ooh, let's do. Shall we do Nova, or shall we do? Nah, let's do Nova from Lethal Cosmetics. Greetings from the old world. Let's see. If you buy the palette says 20, it will cost you more because that's before taxes. Almost all prices are before tax. Oh, okay. So that's the difference between, because my prices always include the taxes if I shop here. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so for if you're watching this on the replay, so Angelica says, she says, yes, but if the palette says 20 bucks, it will cost you more because that's before taxes. Almost all prices are before taxes here, so the price you pay is higher. And that's the difference from me. So if I, for instance, go to the store, this coffee mug, I see it in store for 10 euro, that's the amount I pay. And then below that, I have the price excluding tax and then the price in tax. So our tax is listed separately, but it is always included in the price. So if I then think about it that way, then the VAT for me, I could kind of see it like it's the net price. That's how we call it, the net price. And then the taxes are then 21% for me that come above it. Okay. Yeah. Switzerland, it works the same as in the Netherlands. Yeah, so we pay the, I know net, we say netto, which is no taxes. And then we have a word for, when it includes the taxes, but I don't know the English word. If it includes it in price, I don't know what the price is. It's one of those days. Taxes added at checkout, yeah. Yeah, that's also what I do often with, especially with indie brands, if I don't know the shipping. So what I then do is, if I want a thing, I will basically check the site and I will put it in the cart, fill out my details, because when you then press, go to shipping or calculate at checkout, that's that thing. After that, I can always opt back out again, and then I can see kind of how much the shipping will be for me. So I've got, let's see. In the receipt, they're shown separately, but the final price in Spain shows with all the taxes included. Yeah, that's the same for us. And also the price on the site. So if I buy makeup here in the Netherlands, the price that I see on screen is the price I pay because it's included taxes. Indie palettes in the US is always a tad more expensive than you see for the Americans too, since it's added at checkout. But for the Europeans, you paid at EU border instead. Yeah. So it's just shifted a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes I learned something today, which is always a good thing. I kind of need to put on falsies as well, but I'm going to do that off camera because it will be too long as it is, and I kind of want to film another video after this, which is then going to be my spooky palettes. Let me kind of go over a little bit of the things I use. I really like this one, actually, the weird looking sponge. I remember when she launched these that I said I then still had my claws on. I was like, this makes it just so easy to hold. And also, if you just cannot hold something like this for one reason or another, there's 3 sponges in here. I think this sponge is very, very nice, and I can see myself using that one often. The Weirdos palette, I don't know if it's in stock. And that's basically the ending. I am going to ask her though, if shade the Weirdos, if that's a cream, because it very much feels like a cream shadow. I'm thinking about if I ever felt a shadow like that before. Not in a palette, I believe. So, but I think it's very, very pretty. I don't know if she will bring it back. I don't know what is still sold out. I will link when I'm done filming, when this live is ended, I will link Unearthly's site in the description box. There you can use my code if you want to save some money. The Lethal Lippy is the shade Nova, which is actually one of my favorites. And I also have a code with Lethal, which is also Nikki Raven. It's not affiliated, but it will save you some money. The eye primer. Yeah, it's unfortunately, can you see what's happening? Can we focus? Thank you. So that's what's happening. And here I don't have it. Do I? No. That's the trouble. That's why I did both. I do think if you like the NYX glitter primer, you will love this. However, what happens now on my eyes is exactly what happens with the NYX glitter primer. And it's just the way that this product behaves on me. I am older. You can really see where my eye folds. Because I have deep set eyes, my skin folds back basically. You can see here, there's exactly where it crinkles. And that's where it then fades away. And unfortunately, this works the exact same way as the NYX glitter primer for me. That means that if you love it, you will love this one as well. But for me though, I'm just going to stick with my gel primer because that is very much tried and true for me. It makes them maybe a little less shiny, but it does stay on my eyes. And that is ultimately what I want. So both will be linked down in the description box when I'm done filming. So yeah, and also, Angelica, I don't know if you have ever tried a gel primer before. This one is from Death and Candy. I know that Carla Cosmetics has one, although I don't like it as much as this one. But maybe it's something for you to try. She also has smaller pots like this size, which is 5 mils or something like that. So you can try it out. I really, really like this. So maybe it's something to keep in the back of your head. Let's see. What have I missed? Paola asks, 46, what product do you recommend under the eye area? Do you mean as a cream? Or do you mean as a color corrector? Or do you mean as a concealer? For me, I will send you the link on Instagram. Eye cream, I either use Mario Badescu's hyaluronic eye cream, which helps very much with the crease here. Right now I'm using the one from the Inky List. Not the caffeine one, but the other one. And concealer I really love is from Kosas. So that's the one that I'm using now. So the one from Kosas works very, very well for me. I also really like the one from Catrice, the One Drop concealer. They don't have it in olive, so I don't use it anymore. Let me also kind of check what I have here. I also really like the one from Rare Beauty. I think that concealer is very, very nice. Kosas is my favorite though. And for color corrector, I actually have one from LA Girl somewhere. It's these, only I then have the peach, and I just do a little bit on my fingers and then tap it on. I actually always put foundation under my eyes anyway, which I think you shouldn't, but that's what I do. But that's what works for me. I do have to set underneath my eyes though. Yes. The new Makeup Revolution Grinch release. Wait. I have it. I also did a video with it, and this is actually, oh yeah, this is the mirror. It's I think it's very much worth it. I had so much fun with that Grinch, the Grinch collection. I had a lot of fun, and I think that the quality was very, very nice. So, yeah. What did I? Oh yes, you know what I also ordered from Makeup Revolution? They released the Shrek collection. There is a Puss in Boots palette. And there's a donkey palette, and I needed the Puss in Boots palette because my cat, I have a Puss in Boots at home. My cat, he looks at me like that. Yes, so I needed that. They're releasing more Grinch, really? Oh Lord, now that I have to check because you know what, my bestie loves the Grinch. She always says Grinch is her spirit animal. When she has just, you know, when her dreads are done again, she kind of has the Grinch fingers. So if they have something that I can gift her, her birthday is coming up. So not again. There's other release for the Grinch. Okay. Fluffy green packaging for the black eyeliner. Ooh, I really need to check that one out. Yes, I read it. Thank you for letting me know because I have not really checked that today, at least. Also, what I want to ask you, if you follow me on Instagram, tag me in your favorite Halloween releases of this year. It can be makeup, it can be, you know, the giftable things that I always mention in the beginning of new makeup releases. It can be jewelry, it can be food. It's tag me because I am the new makeup release that's going online this Thursday, because we're so close to Halloween, is going to be the best Halloween releases of this year. I already have some ideas, and I think that video is going to be fun. So yeah, I think that's kind of going to be it. A little bit for me as well. So yeah, the link to my new channel, Vanadis Pagan Art, is also already in the description box. And as I said, on there will be just my creative things. So the making of the fairy houses will be there. Oh yes, I was going to show you a picture, wasn't I? Because I'm right now working on a fairy lamp. It's going to be a multiple part video just because the project is so big. That's what she said. Let's see. No. Oh yes, it's actually a video, but that's okay. So can I show it? Yeah. I hope it focuses. So that's the setup right now. And it's going to be a lamp that you can plug in. There's also going to be a water feature. So yeah, that's also what I'm working on, and I'm just so excited to start doing that again. I just love doing things like that. And as I said, I'm also going to make a video crocheting one of these. I don't know when it will come though, but I will make a video making one of these, and this one or its equivalent will be a giveaway prize for when I hit 1K on that channel. So if you want to win one of the big spiders, one of the big scooters, and it's so soft, it's so soft and cuddly, then make sure that you are subscribed to that new channel. Yes, right now there is one short on there, and the video making this clay house is on there as well, which is actually also, it lights up if the battery wants to work. Can you see that? So yes. So that one's there as well. And yeah, that is then going to be it for today for my impromptu live. I also have an Instagram account for that, which I will also link in the description of today's video. And then that is going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was an impromptu live. I usually don't really go live this time, but I was like, I'm going to do it because I want to talk about this. I want to, promote my channel. I want to try new things. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you will come over to the other video channel. Yes. For me, thank you for wishing me a great evening. It's a 2:45 in the afternoon, so we are in afternoon here. You're my 13th subscriber. Ooh, that's so cool. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to go now and finish setting up the description box for this video, film the other video that I want to do, and then I am done working for today. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you all, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye, guys.